like I did back
still
in
got
the
a standard. At least two of us know what's going on. Clark at the other end.
Interesting, and I think it's helped her teammates find more confidence.
Clark and
she was not quite on balance for that finish for Purdue. Oh, Clark, that was all one-handed and blew past Brookmore. Back to positioning herself to rebound. Caitlin Clark drains. Clark, trying to find some space. Goes.
Clark. Nails it in studio.
What's up, Ari? Welcome to the studio, girl.
Caitlin, off glass.
Assist. She leads in points, rebounds, and assists. Clark from the logo. And knocks it down.
Clark in transition. Yes!
Caitlin Clark brings a quiet precision to the game that immediately stands out. She doesn't waste movement or possessions. Everything feels deliberate. From the moment she engages in the offense, there's a sense that the floor is being read and adjusted in real time, one decision at a time. What makes her impact so consistent is her awareness of spacing. Clark understands where pressure is coming from.
Ground, but she has the ability to knock in the three ball as well. McKenna Warnock, I've said this time and time again, I think she's one of the more underrated players in the Big Ten, and there's Clark's first puck.
Two to shoot for Clark. She'll need the heroics here. And doesn't.
When you have a lot of holes in the boat, it's tough to pick which one you want to choose to defend.
Caitlin Clark, she's got six.
Clark stepping back. And hits it.
Now Clark trying to make something happen. Behind the back. Backs the basket and gets her.
Now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo, drills it.
Pull back to Clark. She will launch and bury a three.
Well, that is a lot of size and strength and experience on the interior.
Clark on the drive, gets inside, and there.
Clark for three. That's the third three-point.
And where it will leave openings behind. She positions herself to influence multiple options at once, forcing defenders into tough choices. That understanding stretches the defense and creates opportunities before they fully appear. With the ball in her hands, her calm control sets the tone. She keeps her dribble composed, her balance steady, and her eyes scanning the floor. Defensive pressure doesn't rush her, it refines her reads. She allows defenders to commit before responding, turning tight coverage into
Found. Clark on the fake. Clark weaves inside and the reverse.
Futility from three for the Sparks. 0 for 9 and free throws. Nice backdoor feed.
Shot there by Sophie Cunningham. And then off of the make. Look at Clark just running the floor. Gets
Clark directing traffic. And then steps back with the three.
shots of the fourth. Here is Clark turning on the Jets. Clark gets to the rim.
Well, this is the tipping point. Can Iowa continue on this little run? Maybe Clark has your answer. Teaching and tutelage of the post position for Iowa over the years.
Clark has speed.
She's right there on the court with her as a youngster, so it's really fun.
Caitlin Clark knocks down her first shot.
Packed game. So if she gets a mismatch on that block, she's going to let it go.
But there's Caitlin Clark.
Those coming off the holiday break, they're bringing so much momentum into this game.
12 points. The Fever looking to erase. Here's Clark, catch and shoot. Hits a three. All is trying to clear 8. Shot clock down to 9. Here is Clark, gets inside. The scoop shot falls.
into efficient outcomes. As a scorer, Caitlin remains disciplined. She doesn't hunt shots. She lets the game present them. Her shot selection reflects confidence in her preparation and trust in her mechanics. When she steps into a look, it's smooth and controlled, built on timing rather than urgency. That approach forces defenders to stay alert on every possession. Passing is where her influence expands across the lineup. Clark delivers the ball with purpose, hitting teammates in rhythm and rewarding movement. She sees
Shooting just 29% in this game, but points finally starting to come. But Clark left completely by Moriarty, and Clark for 3. Yes.
G logo, that's the basket line, and that's where Iowa has placed their defense.
Clark goes to the hole to the basket before shooting.
Clark. Indiana's battle back within 3. Dangerous pass. It's Clark who's off to the races. And Caitlin Clark pulls the fever back with.
I expect a big night here for Cunningham. She does a good job stepping in when she needs to.
Clark, she's putting up.
Making her second career start, second in a row. Clark, Asia Wilson and Kelsey Plum combining for 42 of Vegas's 61 points. Clark was able to drive. Comes away holding on to her.
Just missed short there with Markowski.
Clark drains the long 3.
Foot on that baseline and turn her back out or make her shoot a walled up shot.
Clark with the tough 3.
Iowa has just trying to get adjusted.
And now with 22 seconds to go, here's Clark off the screen. The three-pointer is good.
angles clearly, recognizes cuts early, and keeps the offense connected. Those passes don't just generate points, they establish flow and trust. Away from the ball, her intelligence continues to show. She relocates with intention, draws defensive attention, and creates space simply by being a threat. Even when she's not directly involved, her presence shapes how the defense reacts. On the defensive end, Caitlin stays disciplined and engaged. She anticipates actions, reads passing lanes, and positions herself effectively. Rather than gambling, she relies on timing and awareness.
Second one on the evening for her.
Clark gets it off the glass, crafty finish.
Since the Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for 3, rattles it around for her first deep shot.
I would do for you. I don't have that luxury. Nice give and go. Clark right at the cup, and she gets the bucket.
Be her balance so well around the basket.
There's Caitlin Clark. Wow, what
That DMV showing up, showing out.
Clark. Their way, first in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects.
Caitlin Clark behind the back, on the spin, to the hole, and
8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires.
No, I'm going to get grabbed. I'm going to get chucked. Backdoors. Clark lays it in. And
Over that left shoulder.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark. Well, both of Lexi Hull's threes have immediately. Smith misses on the bank shot as the pace starts to pick up here from Indy. The hesitation, Clark gets to the rim. Can't hit on 3. She's got 9, 8, and 5 right now, Clark, with the step back deep 2, money.
Turning defensive moments into clean transitions. Leadership reveals itself in how she handles pressure. When momentum shifts, she stays composed. Her communication is steady, her body language calm, and her decisions clear. Teammates respond to that consistency, staying focused on execution. As these highlights continue, it's clear that Caitlin Clark's value lies in intelligence, balance, and control. She doesn't overpower the game, she understands it. Every possession feels intentional when she's involved. And the overall rhythm reflects her steady influence on the floor.